Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Feng Shaofeng and Xiaoli Ain have been divorced for 4 years, and they have raised their son together, showing a new style of celebrity parents. From a sweet flash marriage to a decent breakup, Feng Shaofeng and Xiaoli Ain have interpreted with their actions, marriage will end, but parental love will never leave. 4 years after the divorce, the two have parted ways in their career tracks. He tried multiple acting paths but received mediocre responses, while she swept the 3 major awards and remained at the top. When the child suddenly fell ill, the former couple cooperated tacitly. One sent the child to the hospital fully armed late at night, and the other took the child away and took care of him meticulously, performing the most decent model of co-parenting in the entertainment industry. Marriage is like an iron cage. People outside are desperately trying to get in, but people inside can't wait to find a way out. Feng Shaofeng and Xiaoli Ain, this couple used to be in the circle of marriage, but decided to fly separately 3 years later. However, 4 years after the divorce, they showed us another way to be a star even after divorce. Together, they have given those stars in the entertainment industry a lot of knowledge. Flash marriage, like a sweet balm. Look at the scene where Xiaoli Ain and Feng Shaofeng showed their marriage certificate in 2018. But there are so many trivial things in it. Take a closer look. That day was Xiaoli Ain's 31st birthday. If you have the details. Feng Shaofeng was born on October 7 that day. Don't forget to send him a cake. This time arrangement is really a magical idea, and it was immediately discussed by everyone. Fans were amazed and began to dig deep like detectives, engaging in details exploration. Time goes back to 2016, when the two got in touch because of Journey to the West, the Kingdom of Women. After many close contacts, he finally got back the heartbeat of the secret love from her. Feng Shaofeng looked at her as if he saw a bouquet of flowers, thinking that she was pure, lively, and very beautiful. In April, they were caught by strangers having dinner together, and in July, they were caught wearing couple t-shirts. In September, the two of them started working on the together again. This time, they became close friends. After the filming, the friendship between the two became more and more intense. In August 2018, the news that Xiaoli Ain was going to have a baby was spread online, which really scared me. Splits was a popular thing at that time. It was not until October that the two finally confessed that they simply planned to jump directly from love to marriage. As soon as the was launched, it was as sweet as honey inside and outside the play. What's even more jaw-dropping is that when the show was broadcast, Feng Shaofeng actually dropped a bombshell, saying that his wife was pregnant. The development of the relationship is like a rocket, with surprises one after another, which is really fun. The ratings of the soared like a rocket. After a few months, suddenly a little guy came into the world with a This family was originally happy, and it seemed that a few more clowns had been added, and the laughter continued. After getting married, Feng Shaofeng had to have his wife to help him even with such trivial matters as cooking noodles. Unexpectedly, this honey was gone in 2021. Divorce, everyone was gossiping hotly, and everyone expressed their own opinions on the reasons for the separation. Thinking back to the past, the man was really as emotional as a little girl. In an earlier interview, he did not shy away from saying that he hoped to find a partner to show him the way. In this way, he could easily handle it. Fundamentally speaking, he wanted to find a master who could guide him between life and work. Xiaoli Ain is like a fairy who fell from the sky and landed in his life. She has a smart mind and does things ruthlessly, and Feng Shaofeng simply loves her. Perhaps it was because his wife was too chic that Feng Shaofeng became more and more confused. Did his wife hook up with him in pursuit of love and marriage, or did she really like him? A netizen spoke up and said bluntly that when the man was on the show, he was so hesitant that he was like a brake, and he didn't dare to make a choice. Another netizen also said something very reasonable: if a woman doesn't like you, how could she marry you and have children when her career is at its peak? What's more puzzling is that he said on the show that Xiaoli Ain never put a ring on him. Logically speaking, shouldn't men give women gifts? Feng Shaofeng encountered trouble on the set and went home to complain to his wife, but she asked him to help take care of the children first. This made the guy start to wonder whether the emotionally rich him and the rational Xiaoli Ain are really incompatible. There is also a super hot reply like this. Feng Xiaozi was born in a wealthy family, his life is comfortable, and his popularity is so smooth. Brother Zhao has been in the countryside for more than 10 years before he has made a little bit of a living. She cares more about her work than anyone else. The struggle between work and family may have made the couple's marriage a stumbling stone. The results show that the two people after the divorce really took to opposite paths in their careers, one in the south and one in the north, just like trains running different lines. Feng Shaofeng has made a lot of money in the film and television industry, and has tried all kinds of dramas and movies, without missing any of them. After the show was broadcast, the ratings seemed to have dropped, and the topic was even colder than steamed overnight rice. This time it is much quieter than before. Look at Xiaoli Ain, she is busy like a spinning top from one drama to another. She has won all the awards such as Feng Best Actress, Golden Eagle Best Actress, and 100 Flowers Best Actress. She has gone from a small internet celebrity to a substitute for the big names. During the Qingming Festival holiday that just passed, Sister Zhao launched a new movie Sunflowers, which really doesn't give us a chance to breathe. The box office has happily exceeded 100 million. Just when the movie was hotly released, my son had a sudden whim and fell ill. I heard that on April 10, 2025, Feng Shaofeng was taking classes in a children's hospital in Shanghai, which confused the stars in the entertainment industry. He was wrapped tightly, wearing black clothes, a hat and a mask, but he was still recognized. I heard that he had a brain seizure. As a father, he is busy like an idiot every day, just for that kid to live a comfortable life. After the treatment, the old man slipped out of the hospital gate by himself. The child was taken away by Xiaoli Ain. The two of them, as a team, have taken care of the child's health needs. That's so cool. They are serious and responsible for the little lamb, and they really deserve the title of parents. After divorce, we still take care of the child together, which is much better than those couples tearing each other apart. What the netizens said is really reasonable. The couple in the circle divorced and it was really embarrassing. There were many cases of throwing bombs at each other after breaking up. For example, after Big S divorced Wang Xiaofeng, they still fired bombs at each other on the internet from time to time. It was really lively. Even if the woman is no longer there, the disputes between the family have not stopped. May I ask, how can Xiaoli Ain and her brothers and sisters find a foothold in this group of people? There is no trouble here at all. Speaking of her son, Xiaoli Ain's heart seemed to be tickled by a kitten, and it was so warm. She said that she didn't want to become that kind of tiger mom and would be more patient and gentle with her children, like doting on a kitten. No matter how busy she is like a clockwork rabbit, she can always squeeze out some time to take the baby out to play. The two mothers and sons appeared on the camera together. Xiaoli Ain was not the heroine at this time, but an ordinary mother. Feng Shaofeng didn't become a father until he was 41 years old. He simply treated this child like a treasure. One day last year, someone captured him smiling silly at his son's sport meeting. Their behavior tells us what parents may be divorced, but love has never been lacking. They let everyone know that marriage may come to an end, but the love of parents for their children is like iron and will never change. At first glance, the visit to the hospital seems quite ordinary. In fact, this is a wonderful parenting live show for celebrities in the entertainment industry and a lot of divorced families. In the end, Feng Shaofeng and Xiaoli Ain, from a sweet couple at the beginning, have peacefully parted ways and now create a sky of love for their children together. This journey is really full of laughter and tears, and there are growth and responsibility waiting for us. Although this episode of Seeing a Doctor is only a small part of their journey of raising children, it also reflects their full love for their children. Their experience makes many divorced couples in the circle look at, even if the relationship between husband and wife is broken, the happiness of children will always be the most important thing in the hearts of parents. Flowers will not be red for 100 days, and people cannot be good in all aspects. Last year, Xiaoli Ain won 2 highly valued Best Actress trophies in succession, winning a complete victory. Applause and flowers from the outside world came from all directions. Indeed, she deserves it. Coming from a small place like Langfang, Hebei, with no background or teacher, she started as an extra and has been stationed in Hongdian for a long time. Along the way, she was accused and scolded by the director, excluded and squeezed by her peers, and black fans were rampant. She opened up the way when she encountered mountains and built bridges when she encountered water. She went deep into each role, conquered the country with her works, and became a top-notch powerhouse in the script of her life. Suddenly, she seemed to have changed. She no longer rolls up the red carpet, no longer markets her figure and shows her beauty, but wears comfortable casual clothes, showing a clean and pretty face, and was also featured in a special report by the central media. Her eyes are full of enthusiasm, and she speaks of excellent works. When talking about her experience and roles, Feng Zhao's many glories are not as valuable as being a role model in the central media. However, after a short honeymoon period of less than half a year, Xiaoli Ain was once again caught in a new round of heated public opinion storms. Is she going to fall from the altar? Xiaoli Ain attaches great importance to the Sunflower Project. Since she cut her hair, changed her image, and participated in it without any pay, she naturally listed her name in the producer column according to the final box office share in the form of shares, along with Gong Yu, founder of IKIE, and Fu Ruoqing, chairman of China Film. In the previous scene, the role of Hao Ziping was played vividly. Her eyes were firm and powerful, revealing an indomitable spirit and a tenacious soul. If Xiaoli Ain's role Gao Yuxiang in Sunflower could arouse a warm response from the market, then she would really have a firm foothold in the film industry. Unexpectedly, the reality is so unsatisfactory. Although the subject matter is the same, both focus on the suffering of the lower-class people, and it is a hot gender issue, but the final combination failed to trigger the expected effect, and the ending was disappointing. The final result of Sunflowers was about 200 million yuan, and it was really a double whammy. What was even more troublesome was that it was named and criticized by the central media. Channel 6 invited an associate professor from the China Public Security University to conduct a comprehensive analysis of the plot and performance. Without a word of praise, he pointed out all the problems of the movie. As if deliberately creating dramatic conflicts, there are vocational training and psychological correction in prison, but after being released from prison, it is still like a blank sheet of paper, trying to highlight the difficulties of survival, primitive violence, and various man-made evil deeds without reason, which seems very unreal. Some netizens came out to tell their own experiences and refute. I have come into contact with some people who have been released from the bottom. Due to prejudice and lack of survival skills, they can easily fall into the edge of the law again. The so-called expert speeches are often too idealistic and not fully conform to the actual situation. We need to have a deeper understanding of their actual needs and difficulties, provide effective help and support, help them reintegrate into society and avoid reoffending. What's more, Sunflowers is adapted from a chapter of the past of educational reform. The author Chong An-sun has been behind bars and has been reformed for nearly 7 years. With relevant experiences as the background, the story is narrated from a documentary perspective. The text makes people feel as if they are in the story, and the emotions flow slowly. It is both real and natural, which makes people feel pity and moved. The screenwriter of the film is the author of the original work, which makes the work more convincing. It is like a plant that struggles tenaciously out of the messy grass and grows towards the sun, showing the tenacious black vitality exuded by women like Yeezy.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.